Pioneer is coming to MTGArena, folks. That's right, a new format called Explorer, which is basically just Pioneer minus the cards that aren't there yet. True to tabletop, no digital designs, and it's about 60-70% of the cards right now, and they'll be releasing more. And eventually, it'll become Pioneer once the full cards are available. Now, you can play it next week on Arena in the queues, but I got together with JafferMTG and TheOneJame to play 6 decks, direct challenges, right here, right now. Let's go. Our first deck is a port over from Historic, and probably the most out there of the decks that I'm playing today. This is a version of my LOLmentals deck. I played in Historic a lot. However, big addition here is Omnath, Locus of Creation. Almost the entire deck poured over from Historic. Almost every card was legal, except for Omnath, which is banned in Historic, but legal in Pioneer. And of course, Omnath is an obscenely good card. And this is built around an Elemental Shell. Not sure if this is the best Omnath deck you can build, but it's a pretty awesome, aggressive deck. We have Risen Reef. Kind of a mixture of aggression and card advantage. Cards like Ackham Hellhound and Brushfire Elemental. The landfall plays much better than you think it would. With Risen Reef and Fable Passage for our landfall triggers, Cavalier of Thorns. You deck for a lot of damage really fast. But it's also a go big deck too, of course. Risen Reef is a phenomenal card. It ramps, it draws cards, it goes bananas if left unchecked. Risen Reef with a bunch of elementals is great. With both Omnaths here, both Locus of the Royal and Locus of Creation for card advantage, removal, mana generation, etc., etc. We've got 4 Cavalier of Thorns, just a good top-end elemental for double landfall triggers, leading up to Chandra Awakened Inferno, which is insanely good against the control decks, and good against creature decks also. This card actually is really, really good. Deals 3 to each non-elemental creature. A couple Baby Chandras here for Risen Reef activations. A couple Growth Spirals here for a little more ramp. Kahira the Orphan Guard is our companion. Really cool, because they'll usually think you're playing control. Mana base, maybe it might need a little work here. Some Triomes, I'm not sure exactly on the mana base, but definitely a work in progress, as all these decks are. Sideboard definitely a work in progress. Let's jump into the game, see what happens, though. All right, here we go. We got it. We're in. On the play, LOLmentals Pioneer, aka Explorer on Arena. Yeah, sounds alright. We can keep this. It's not great, but it's fine. Other Omnath. All right, let's go. Thanks, big thanks to TheOneJame here for hooking this up. This Explorer is available on Arena right now to play. To build decks, but not to play yet. So, we're doing Direct Challenge, which is awesome. So, our first look at the format. Growth Spiral is not bad. Not bad. Again, this is Pioneer without the cards that aren't legal on Arena yet. So, it's like Pioneer Light, and will eventually be worked back towards Pioneer. It is a non-digital format. This is a paper format on Arena. A paper Eternal format. This is our first of 6 decks we're playing. And we're gonna run the gauntlet here to see what it's like. See what it's like. Innkeeper. So this is a Winota deck. So Winota's probably pretty good against us. We have our removal in our deck. So Plains, Adondo, Vanguard. Sure. Qs are live next week. God damn it. All right. So probably in big doo-doo here, honestly. This is a paper format. This is non-digital. God damn it. Draw land. Alright, so play Risen Reef. Top card is a non-land. Yeah. I think we're dead this game, folks. I think we're pretty dead this game. Winota is a card that's not legal in Historic, but is legal in Pioneer. Creature Origin Story, sure. So, Francis just liked going to the beach. And Francis went to the beach one day. And a fairy showed up. And a fairy said, Francis, I have a job for you. And that job is to rise the reefs. And the fairy turned Francis into an elemental. That was Risen Reef. All right, their hand's just terrible here, so we're just screwed. Yeah, opponent's playing Winota. We're stuck on lands. Not a lot of removal in our pre-board here, so definitely missing 2 land drops here. Not so good. Not so good. We can Omnath next turn and kill the Brutal Cathar. Just cast the Huntmaster. All right. Oh, the overlay might not be working because it's like a new format, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we're just pretty freaking dead. Alright. So we play Omnath here and kill the Brutal. I don't think we can beat the Huntmaster, though. God damn it, come on. Alright, play Omnath. Kill this. Version reveals a land, put on the battlefield tapped. Okay, sure. So what's the point in drawing it, putting it on tap? So whatever. So put this here for 3. Yeah. All right. Again, really, really behind here, having missed multiple land drops, unfortunately. All right, sure, whatever. All right, so pretty one-sided first game here. I guess. Winona probably the de facto best deck in playing Agent too. De facto best deck in Pioneer, and this is our most fringe deck. So a little bit of a mismatch here in the first match, but we're gonna bring in our Red Cap melees and our Aether Gusts, and we're gonna shave down on the Chandras for sure. And I mean, this can kill a lot of their stuff, in theory. Cage stops Winona, but literally nothing else, which I don't particularly like very much. Brushfire, Hellhound, Reef. This Omnath's important. Huh. What do we want to? What do I cut here? Hellhounds are, I guess they're like not great. Maybe to cut the Hellhounds. Cavalier's great. Maybe we want to be a little more like big. Cut these. Bring the Chandra, and I'll bring in 1 cage. I'll bring in 1 cage and try this. Hellhounds are pretty solid, and so like they're more aggressive. I can't stand up. I'm just old. Obviously bad in like creature matchups like this, but Arena was very, very bad that game. Like very, very bad. And their hand was not ideal, but very close to ideal. So, like, we missed multiple land drops. Didn't have a 1-drop or a 2-drop. You know, just is what it is. It is what it is. Now we have we're on the play. We have some interaction for Winona, which is pretty important, and we can hopefully put it together on the play. This hand is fine. It's pretty awkward. But I think we're going to keep it. Yeah, I guess. We've got melee for Winona. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but whatever. The island is the real killer here because we can't cast Brushfire on turn 2. But so we can just draw land. Be sweet. Let's draw land. Omnath, Locust of Creation. This is probably not the best Omnath deck possible, but Triome number 2. That's actually not that bad. So sure. Play Triome, say go. Now I can Brushfire and play a land. We'll see if we draw a land or not. All right, so now this game, their hand is bad. Now we draw Leafkin Druid. We could go Leafkin land and then Omnath double landfall next turn. Play other Omnath. That's pretty sweet, actually. I'm going to do that. Play this. Play this. There you go. So we got Omnath, double fetch, Omnath, or Brushfire. Omnath is obviously very interesting without fetch lands. Without like fetch lands proper. Evil of the Mirror Breaker. Sure. So this is a pretty good turn for us. So we're going to go Omnath, Locust of Creation. Draw cards. Risen Reef. Oh, man, we're popping off this game. Make a mana. This is going to fetch a Forest. Forest or mountain? Someone had melee up, so sure. Get a mountain, whatever. Mountain, make 4 mana. I guess I could actually go... Oh, no, I can't go Reef and Brushfire here anyway, so let's play the other Omnath, kill this thing. And just going to say go. The old Dubs Omnath turn. Now you have Red Cat melee, and the next turn is Brushfire plus Risen Reef, which is insane. So, RM was terrible game 1. Their hands is pretty bad this game. Land number 4. No creatures in play. Double Omnath. Next turn's Reef, Landfall, Elemental. I'm sorry, it's actually Reef, Elemental, then Landfall. Play Brutal Cathar. Targeting, I assume, are the good Omnath? They don't want to risk blinking this Omnath. No, the other Omnath. Alright. Sure. And then melee this Omnath. Sure. That's all fine, I guess. Is what it is. We can always stack a land to kill this and put this Omnath in play whenever we want, which is kind of cool too. So, let's untap. We're going to cast Risen Reef. Then Brushfire. What's up, Cody? Cody's a new sub. You're Cody, you're great. You're great. Yes, Burnsy was great. Burnsy was great. Play Brushfire. Trigger both. It's not a land. And then we play land for turn. So we're playing it untapped, I guess. Trigger this. Attack for 3. We can just kill the Cathar whenever we want and sack a land. And then kill whatever they else play also. So, flip Fable the Mirror Breaker. Sure. Not a problem. Chandra Awakening Inferno is pretty awesome here too, as a 3 damage to each non-elemental creature. Should be a nice mop up here. I think I like our sideboarding plan so far. Fable number 2? Sure. Yeah, it's probably just Chandra next turn. Oh my god, it's Chandra next turn. Oh yeah, let's go. Alright. Untap, draw another Risen Reef. That's also pretty appealing, but we gotta cut the reflection down, I think. So, play the land. I want to leave a red up, obviously. So, hey, Scott. It's Scott! Floating Scott. I didn't fix that. Alright, so we're gonna tap this. Leave up red. -3. Whoosh. Sure. Indestructible. Here comes Omnath again. We're going face. Risen Reef triggers. Not a land, unfortunately, but whatever. Take a bunch. Attack step. This thing can't block. Still have melee up. Think this game's going pretty good. Can't block. Down to 4. Say go. Pretty lopsided match so far. Pretty lopsided match. Both games have not been particularly close either way. Fable can discard some cards, but I don't think there's much of a way out of this. So if I just go like Chandra, Emblem, they probably can't win the game either way. Here's Winota. You know what we say to that, folks?
Get off my plane.
Classy. Classy. So, going into game 3 here, our sideboarding will stay the same. I like the plan here. I like the plan. All right, game 3. Let's go. What's up, Matthew? Explore Goblins from Wild Monday. That's a good idea. Sounds good. Sounds good. Growth Spiral into turn 3 Omnath. And then we have Chandra as the Wrath is obviously very, very good. We saw last game, so... Gonna do Risen Reef too. Cool. This is cool. This is a hand. This is a hand. Early access is back too. Yep. the Goose. We have no answer to a Winona, though. So, like, a threat here on 2 into Winona on 3 would be pretty devastating. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Kill the Goose. Zap, zap, zap. Turn 2 Fable. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We draw Leafkin Druid. That wasn't a bad draw. But I think I would rather just play Growth Spiral to guarantee Omnath if I guess actually then I can't kill something, though. Yeah, actually just Druid, I guess. Play this. Play Druid, so go. So, like, Omnath will deal 2 at least. I can kill something. You have to use wild cards for Explorer cards. Yep, same as any from an arena. Henry, thanks for resub. Thanks so much. You are not dreaming. Pioneer on Arena. You are correct. Here it is. This is your first look at it. I think me and TheOneJame are the first ones to be actually playing the format on stream or on content. So, yeah, they can post combat Winona off the Shaman treasure, but that's why Gilded Goose kind of sucks. Honestly, it's only a one-shot deal. It's only a one-shot deal. So, Brutal Cathar. All right, that is the downside, of course, to playing that over Growth Spiral, but sure. All right, I mean, okay. We just drew Red Cap melee. So now there's a little more impetus for us to want to leave this up for Winona. But now they're like just playing all their stuff. Do we like need to play Reef here and just try and ramp? Because if they have Winona next turn, they're getting 2. Winona's such a stupid card. I want to save this for white, if possible. Format is officially live next week. All right. Play Passage. Just say go. Feels pretty bad. They go to Knight. They flip Fable. Like, just like can't let Winona resolve. It's interesting that Winona is banned in Historic and not banned in Pioneer. Winona doesn't have haste. Winona triggers on other attackers. So all these attackers will trigger and flip cheat stuff. So there's Winona. Alright, so she's going to go for it. They are just going to go for it. We are going to Growth Spiral. Brush for Elemental, sure. Put this in. I guess we're getting a Mountain, which kind of sucks, but sure. Put this in. Enters tapped. Get Mountain. Hit the melee. Kill this. I think this means they probably have a second copy, which means you probably can't win. But alright, so attack, make a treasure, say go. We draw a non-land. Ugh, you're killing me here. Just killing me. So let's draw a land off Risen Reef, I guess. Play Reef. It's not a land. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Yeah, so unfortunately our draw this game did not pan out very well at all, and their draw was very good again. So that's kind of like how these decks like this are going to line up. Where, like, I mean, I guess our draw being bad isn't good, but yeah, not the best opener here. If we somehow survive this turn, I guess sure. Now they have an active reflection also, so Winona's pretty good. Winona's pretty good. They're going to be managing the format. It's right now it has the same bandwidth as Pioneer. They may mix it up a little bit because it's not exactly Pioneer, but this format will eventually be Pioneer. All right, so they Spellbinder us. I guess I'll take Omnath probably. If I get to resolve both of these next turn, we could, in theory, like, chain together. The problem is we're going to flip the Brute also, which sucks, but Chandra Awakened Inferno is waiting in the wings. If we can get a Chandra off here, you know, in the next turn or two, that could be the path. Yeah, take Omnath, sure. They attack for a pretty big chunk here. They can Reflections the Spellbinder also. That being the case, I'm a little surprised they didn't just go for Chandra, actually. Just go for Chandra and then go for Chandra again. Yeah, their draw is very good this game. It's very, very good. Wow. I am surprised. Alright. Copying Spellbinder seems real good there. We're probably dead either way, but we're already at 6 now. Oh my god. Alright, sure. Yeah, a little too much. Get to eat that too. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, so tough first match. Probably one of the best deck in the format versus our most brewy deck, and our hands were not very good. But that's okay. That's okay. We got 2 more matches to go. Alright, match 2. On the play. We're playing 26 lands of Growth Spiral too. We're gonna keep this. Gonna keep this. Alright, let's go. New formats are fun. New formats are very fun. Thanks, Sean. If you haven't followed the stream, that follow, and of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And another format to play, but thankfully it is a good one. This is not a test client. Once again, you can build decks in the Explorer format. You can't play them yet. There's no queue. I'm playing direct challenges with TheOneJames here. So we're rocking and rolling. We're getting ahead of the curve, folks. This is your first look at the format. First look at the format. All the cards aren't there. Going to Pittsburgh? Probably not. Probably no Pittsburgh. Need to draw land. Maybe a screen note like this one right here in huge letters. Steam Vents. This has got to be a Nimizet deck probably. OneJame loves Nimizet decks. All right. Well, we drew a land, which is good, I guess. Omnath it is. Go get him, buddy. Draw a card. Go strike. Sure. Still a 2 for 1. Omnath's pretty broken. Omnath's pretty broken. Oh, coming to. Whatever. Sure. Void Scream. Resub. Thanks so much. Cloythus, God of Destiny. Alright. Well, we're just ramping up here to freaking Chandra, so. Play this. Play Cavalier. Obviously, Cloythus is a little annoying as Cavalier, but whatever. We'll put in a Forest, Breeding Pool, Red Source here. Got 2 blue. Alright. Rocking and rolling. Omnath is not banned in Pioneer. Do I stream and comment on the Q&A? Nope, I'm just playing. They can talk about the format all they want. I'm going to play the format. That's what I'm going to do. No worries, anybody. No worries. Yeah, Pioneer. I did play a lot of Pioneer early. But... Alright, we got Cavalier Thorns. We got freaking Chandra lined up. Looking pretty good here. Growth Spiral. Yeah, this is definitely a Nimizet deck. Nimizet is a 6/6, obviously, which is kind of annoying, but we have Kahira also, so oh my god. Awaken the Infernos, my friends. I love this card. Like, I love this card. I'm a huge fan of this card. Plus it. Bop it. Twist it. Chandra Awaken Inferno Emblem. Take 1. Take 1. Cloythus again? Sure, whatever. Whatever. Chandra can kill a Nimizet also. We got more Cavalier. I like Kahira too, I guess. So. Verdict. We put in 2 settles for Verdict. We're playing Blue Eye Control later, so just gotta say go. Alright. I mean, plus this. Gonna attack.
No pressure.
Don't wanna like Cavalier again? They're going to Tyrant Scorn to bounce it. Wow. Desperation mode here for the OneJame. Cavalier of Thorns. Triome. And, I mean, I guess we just play Leafkin Druids here, right? Whatever. Like, they have 2 Awakened Inferno emblems, and we have Chandra on 10 and Cavalier of Thorns. Bounce it again? Sure. Gaming resub, thanks so much. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, exile that. Take 2. What do you got? Risen Reef? Hello. Alright, plus this again. Play Risen Reef.
Or is it getting a little warm in here?
Yeah, so... I guess I probably should have drawn that and played it as a land, but whatever. Play Cavalier. Right? Yeah, sure, whatever. Tap this. Cast Cavalier. Put a Risen Reef. We'll put that in our hand. And we'll get this land. Ooh, wow. Just milled 3 Omnaths. Play this. Untapped. Activate this ability. Oh, any lands left? I think I do, right? Plains! Kihira to hand. And say go with the 3 emblems stacked up. Going a little better than our last match did, that's for sure. That's for sure. Goodbye an Omnath. Whatever. Cycle Triome. Absolutely. Cycle Triome. Play land. Sure. I mean, plus this again. Play Kihira. Play Omnath. Just dead here. Just gotta play everything. Need to play this. Everything. Oh man, I put it in the wrong order, I guess. Tap this for green. Play this. Put it in play. Popping off. Play this. Go face. Trigger Omnath. The fear here is decking, I think.
Blouses.
A little better than the last game. A little better than the last game, for sure. Our last match, I mean. All right, so we're going to bring in Mystical Dispute, Disdainful Stroke, Third Chandra. What do we not want here? What do we not want? I would say we don't need Growth Spiral, probably. I would say Locust of the Royal is a little unnecessary. And this is where the Hellhounds are actually good. Vivian's not bad. Like, Locust of the Royals doesn't really kill anything. Yeah, I'm going to kill Locust of the Royals and bring in the Vivian. I like that. Vivian kills Niv and just draws cards. So, sweet. I'm down. Alright, game 2. You always need Spiral. We're only playing 3. You know, like... Okay. Yeah, I mean, this hand's pretty awkward. We're going to keep it. Obviously, we had a red untapped land. We drew also draw 1 island again, which is really, really awkward because I can't cast these. But, like, if this is a mountain, I guess the hand's still a little awkward to tap lands, but all right, keep this. These still chunk in for a pretty good amount. Let's play Triomes. They go. Next turn is Hellhound Triome. Attack for 2. Yeah, it's fine. Then we have Brushfire. Attack for a bunch next turn. Landfall. So, we're not attack for 2. Whatever. I'm lying. I'm making stuff up. Just making things up. Oh my god. They didn't draw land. Alright, so play Brushfire. Go fetch a Plains. One of these is dead, I suppose, but... Play the Fable Passage. Trigger. Get Plains. Tyrant scoring to kill the Brushfire. Sure. So, whatever. Get it for 4 here. We have Omnath next turn. This deck is a lot of fun. I'm really happy this deck ports. This is a historic deck that I built a while ago called LOLmentals, and I'm really happy this deck ports over because it is very, very fun. Okay, I would like to play Chandra here because if they have a kill spell to kill my Risen Reef, I don't want to die. And if I have Chandra and play it with Reef, it's also insane. So, play Chandra. A little Aether Gust action. Resolves. Make 2 tokens. And then just fire it in here. Just fire it in for 4. Next turn I have Reef plus Activate Chandra, which is dope. I have got Omnath. Kill that, sure. $10 for deck text. Today is not really a great day. I got a lot to do today. Maybe to the end of the stream, but... Try Disdainful Stroke also. Wow. Alright, we're going to play land. I guess. Yeah, let's play land. Play Reef. Try and activate our thing here. Double trigger. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. And then, do I want to leave Stroke up or want to cast Brushfire Elemental? I would just cast it. Whatever. Like, What's the worst case scenario? They Wrath us next turn. We have a Chandra in play and a million mana and a Chandra and an Omnath. So, Growth Spiral. Sure. Missed again. Oh my god. All right. You better not scoop one, Jame. I'll let you have your fun. I guess I didn't totally let you have your fun, but I should actually draw on that. That was stupid. Whatever. I should have put that in my hand so I could crack it. Triggers. Triggers. Draw. Don't want to put this in my hand. Yeah. Landfall for turn. Dispute. Play land. Play Omnath. Having a wonderful time. That's good. Alright, that's annoying. Sure. Whatever. Play this. We get some more elementals, please. I mean, some more lands, please. Yes, we can. Landfall. Add a bunch of mana. Well, actually, I only gain life there. Only gain life there. Alright, so that was a little one-sided. We'll take that one, though. We'll take that. We're 1-1 with this deck now. We're 1-1. Alright, match 3 on the play. That is about as awkward as it gets. I mean, I'm going to mulligan this. Like, Growth Spiral is pretty awful if you don't have lands. We are playing 26 lands in our deck. Whatever, I'll keep, sure. I can say that's pretty bad, but whatever. Let's draw some lands. No, James is changing decks. I'm playing 3 matches with each deck. So this is our last match with this deck. We have 5 more decks to play. On the draw, much more like on the draw we keep it, sure. On the play, it's like pretty but we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, our Hellhound. If we had a red land, his hand's freaking great with the Hellhound, but let's go. Let's go. What's up, C-Snid? Resub, month number 2, most 4 month. Thanks, much appreciate it. Playing mulligans 2-6. Correct. OneJame is rotating through decks. I'm playing 3 games in a deck in a row with each deck. How was AC? It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's a good little mini vacation. It wasn't a cruise, but apparently the cruise had all sorts of problems. So it's a pretty little session, Freud. I'm just gonna Leafkin. Let's go. This makes our Omnath better. I obviously can't cast Locust Creation off green, but Godless Shrine. Okay. Say Greasefang deck, maybe? Why do I think that Pioneer is weaker form than Historic? Historic has a bunch of broken Modern Horizon cards in it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Another Farce. So really, really awkward hands here. But we'll see what we can do. Play Growth Spiral. I guess. Is there a reason to play Growth Spiral now or wait? I don't think there is. We just say go. Alright. Yeah, pretty bad hand. I think if I was playing in a Pro Tour, I would have mulliganed some, but chat's like, keep. I like proving chat wrong, so. Alright. So. Oh, I guess the only reason to do it now if I drew a red land. I should have cast on my turn. Yeah, I screwed up. I should have cast on my turn if I drew a red land. I can cast this. That was dumb. I was just too busy making fun of chat. So
still a piece of garbage.
Land 3. I'm assuming this is a Greasefang deck. I know OneJame loves Greasefang, so my pettiness has become my undoing, basically. Fable, sure. Let's play Growth Spiral. Obviously gonna be a red land. It was not, actually. It was not. Alright, that's a red land. So let's just, actually, because I want to leave this up, right? So play Risen Reef. So So if I had tapped the Druid, I could have cast the Growth Spiral also. It doesn't actually matter though, right? Just play this and play this anyway. It's the same freaking thing, so just like up. Got a lot of mana now, and I have all our colors now too. So we can start Omnath thing. The fear, of course, is that Parahelion comes down this turn, we just lose, which would suck, but what am I gonna do, you know? There's Parahelion, yep, so a lot of like 2-card sort of combos in Pioneer. Yeah, sure, whatever. So Greasefang, Parahelion, then of course Winota is like kind of a 2-card combo. So Parahelion attack, and we're basically dead. Maybe we have no outs here, right? We're taking like 1,000, and we're just dead next turn. Yeah, all right, sure. There'll be an Explorer queue next week. You can play direct challenges right now if you want to, obviously, but all right. So bounce that, and that was actually probably the best possible draw in Cavalier of Thorns as a way to block these angels. But if they have a way to discard this and just do it again, we just lose. So it's 4-8 in the air. So we're going to play Hellhound into Cavalier. This will hit a Leafkin Druid. Okay. Cavalier. I think we're still, like, maybe dead even without. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See what happens. So, Risen Reef. Put that into play. Landfall. Reveal top cards. Put that into play. Landfall. Say go. Like, the problem is we can't stop the Greasefang as of yet. We can, like, double Omnath next turn. We can play, like, a bunch of stuff next turn. Like, if we manage to make it through this turn reasonably well, we can definitely have a pretty big turn. We just have to, like, not die. So any card that kills Cavalier of Thorn kills us. Anyway, discard Parahelion kills us. We die to a lot of stuff here. Lightning Axe. Yeah, we're just dead. Okay, sure. So, yeah, we're dead. So, Lightning Axe, redo Parahelion. Kind of an awkward draw. And against the combo stuff that they're doing, we don't really have a good things. Creature cards in graveyard. It's not a creature card. We don't really have a good answer to this deck. We have, like, no way to stop Greasefang or to interact with graveyards. Yeah, we have like, nothing here. It's our first deck we're playing so far. We have nothing here. We have nothing. And again, obviously our sideboards are, like, this isn't even a format yet. So, like, our sideboard is just, like, cards. There's no real plan on our sideboard. Our only way to kill a creature in our sideboard that's not red or green or red is red cap melee. I mean, Cage might be worse than, like, some other graveyard hate, obviously. I think if we have a better draw, we can just, like, get ahead of them. And Cavalier does block the Angels really well. But I think we're just standing pat. And just going to try and let it ride here. So, yeah. It's okay. Anyway, we have 5 more decks to play. First look at Pioneer on Arena. I'm pumped. You should be too. Happy you're all here. Great crowd today. Give yourselves a hand. Terrific audience. Glad you're all hanging out. Red cap sacking a land's pretty bad. I think I would consider it on the draw. But on the play, I'm just going to try and do my own thing. With no real way to hate the graveyard or kill Greasefang. This is going to be pretty hard. Nicole's trying to poison me. What's going on? Let's go. Rest in Peace? Rest in Peace could be a thing, maybe. It's kind of hard to cast. And Soul Artifact is not there yet, for sure. Obviously, it's not a full format yet, you know? Sounds, like, better. It's not great, but sure, I guess. Alright, ship it. Ship it. So, like, we've got a Epicure, sure. Oh, alright. This is, like, fine. You have a good clock, at least. You get to bash in for a decent amount next turn, for sure. If they just have, like, turn 3 Greasefang again, which like, probably can't ever win. But if that's the thing we'll have to address, obviously, in future sideboard considerations. Yeah, I mean, we're probably just dead on turn 3 again. Yes, Pioneer and Arena. It's Explorer. It's Pioneer Light, but it's getting there. All information right there. Thoughtseize? Yikes. Yikes. Should get turn 3'd again. Probably. Probably getting turn 3'd. Alright, we draw a land. Let's put Kahira in my hand. Landfall, Kahira, attack. They're going to Greasefang us, and we're going to concede and play our next deck. Is what it is. Is what it is. You got the Fang. You getting greasy. You getting greasy, OneJame. And of course, check out the OneJame. OneJame's great. I do Stream League occasionally with him as on commentary. OneJame's full-time content creator now as well. Just quit his job somewhat recently, and definitely deserves your follow. Check out the OneJame. Always playing arena stuff. No! No Greasefang. Big thanks to the OneJame for hanging out with me and helping me out today and playing some Pioneer. Of course, direct challenge. Only way to play so far. Yeah, and that's part of the fun of this deck, is that you show Kahira, and people just assume you're playing a control deck, because Kahira is usually only played in control decks, but we're not playing control, obviously. Thoughtseize again, sure. Explorer is very different than Historic. There are a ton of cards in Historic that are not in Pioneer. Modern Horizon cards, Jumpstart cards, Anthology cards. They are very, very different formats. Why is Kahira a control card? Because you just play no creatures. And it's a free companion. Anybody, happy to have you, my friend. If it's your first time here, hit that follow button. I do content full time. I play everything. So you're great, and I think you're awesome. Thanks for hanging out. All right, I guess we're gonna like. Is it Kahira? Just gonna play Omnath and just like nug him. No real reason to kill Epicure. I guess it's like for more damage next turn. If they don't have a land, they like definitely have Greasefang too. But whatever. We're just gonna do the most damage possible, I guess. We'll kill this. Just get in. And hope they don't draw a land, basically. If they don't draw a land, I think we're in pretty good shape. Obviously, they're at 7. We have Cavalier for double landfall and a big blocker. And this thing triggers also, so. Ah, no land. Okay. Okay. Blooding. All right. They're dead. They're dead. They missed. They missed. They're dead. Green, green, green. Got it. Land. Counter here. Oh, actually, I screwed up. I should. It doesn't matter. They're dead anyway. It's 5s. Yeah, I screwed up. Actually, they're not dead. I left them not dead. I made a mistake. Counter needed to go on the Brushfire Elemental. I just was, I don't know, whatever. Being arrogant. Still in good shape, though. They're at 1, and they're dead. So, minor mispunt there. Doesn't really matter. No big deal. Game 3. On the docket. Going out in style. Game 3. Let's go. Karn's a Historic and Alchemy player. Karn's very sad about Pioneer being on Arena now. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. All right. Oh my God. Set reviews on YouTube? Of course it is. Follow me on everything, folks. I have a TikTok and an Instagram now. I got a YouTube. I got everything. Follow me on all platforms. Full new Capenna set reviews on YouTube. 10 new brews next week. Whole bunch of crap going on. Whole bunch of crap going on. Keep this. Ship one of these Leafkin Druids. And let's go. Let's go. That is true. We're not playing any Karn decks today. So. Supplier? Yeah. It just sucks that, like, we can't beat literally... Oh, my God. They hit Parahelion, too. Come on!
Inconceivable!
What are you doing? Unbelievable. Just Entomb on turn 1 for Parahelion. So good. So good. All right. Dagger 1. We're just getting turn 3 here. We're just getting turn 3. It is what it is. Move on to our next deck. This is by far the most experimental of the decks. By far. By far. So you have to hope the OneJame here literally never finds Greasefang. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. No Greasefang, please. Take Omnath. Play land. Yeah, we're getting turn 3 here. Here it comes. I can't look. I don't even want to know. There's no way. It's not happening. Missed land drop. Nothing bad's happening at all right now. Oh my god, it's missed land drop. They thought sees us? They took the Cavalier of Thorns? Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. Here we go. Attack for 3. Nothing's going wrong this turn either. Same exact turn. They're going to thought seize me, miss a land drop, and say go. There we go. Nothing bad's going on. Nothing. Not a single thing. Yes! God, we're so good at this!
Bingo!
We draw Omnath, Locust Creation. We can't cast it, though. We're just calling turns here. We're just calling turns. That sucks. Can't play Omnath. Alright, well... We just, like, put Kahira in hand, I guess. Attack for 3. Alright, so... Nothing bad's happening this turn. Get a pass Thoughtseize and miss a land drop, and then just say go. Definitely no problems at all. No fear. No fear. Maybe a Mardu Triome? Yeah, how about a Mardu Triome? They're making a land drop, but it's a Mardu Triome, and they can't play anything. Okay. All right, nothing to see here. It turns out it's totally fine. They're just going to cast the Thoughtseize, and then they're not going to play a land, and everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Fifth Thoughtseize. It would be about as likely as what's happened for the last 4 turns. So, Fatal Push. All right, Fatal Push. Oh my god, it was a 1-mana spell. It was a 1-mana spell.
If you haven't heard of me, then get ready.
Perhaps the most ludicrous game of Magic of all time. Now if they have it, we just win anyway, which is great. So, okay, how about that? How about that?
I'm reaching my boiling point.
We can't play our Omnath, but it's okay. It's okay. Like, actually, I'm sorry, I can't guess that one. I can't guess that one. That's lethal. That's the other Omnath. Okay. So, the TheOneJame getting about as unlucky as humanly possible. And we win. Fatal Push, sure. All right, there it is. LOLmentals. Okay, so that's pretty funny. It wasn't a good game of Magic, but it was definitely a good content game of Magic for sure. Wasabi, thanks for the resub. You're great. So our first deck is definitely a cool one. It's definitely a cool one. Deck's sweet. I like this deck a lot. Needs better interaction for sure, but Omnath is great. Reef is great. I love the aggressive theme of the deck too, but deck's cool. That's our first Pioneer deck. We have more Pioneer decks to play, but we're playing them on stream. YouTube folks, look at another video. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on Pioneer and Explorer in the comments. You're all great. Thanks, YouTube.